Well, here we are, everybody. We are now moving on to just like we just met. And I wanted to basically just say, take what I said about the very first song, copy and paste here. I tried to find stuff that was live or like additional clips. And it was either like clips that were like 17 minutes long or like a minute and 17 seconds long. So I decided to go with official audios for that reason. Yeah, anyway, that's the reason why we're doing this. So, yeah, next we are doing Like We Just Met. Ooh.
어두웠던 맘들 두려운 날 이젠 I don't mind Just tell me you love me 여전해 너를 보면 항상 어색한 내 말투 떨리는 목소리 Girl I can't explain 우린 마치 영원한 사랑을 하는 것 같아 내 눈빛이 모든 걸 대신에 말해주고 있어 처음 만났던 그때 그대로 여전히 시간이 불어와 흩날려진대도 내 마음은 이 계절의 향기를 남기고 있어 I look in your eyes and it still feels like we just met
Very cool.
Like we just met 다시 돌아가도 I love you again darling 익숙한 바람 부는 너에게로 처음 만난 하고 똑같은 내 표정 결국엔 nothing really matters 우리가 원한 love forever 걸어가 둘만의 끝없는 길 기억해 수많은 계절 속 우릴 Everyday 사랑한다 해도 영원은 충분하지가 않아 시간이 흘러도 I will always love you Girl let me explain 우린 마치 영원한 사랑을 하는 것 같아 내 눈빛이 모든 걸 대신에 말해주고 있어 처음 만났던 그때 그대로 여전해 시간이 불어와 흩날려진대도 내 마음은 이 계절의 향기를 남기고 있어 I look in your eyes and it still feels like we just 우리 기억들이 꿈처럼 사라져 버려도 잘 보일 수 있게 I'll stay like this forever 꿈의 장면 속에 해가 떠오를 때 함께 할 수 있게 I want you So tell me 영원히 곁에 함께 해줄 수 있어 남은 매일 밤하면 같이 새겨주고 싶어 We don't need nothing It's perfect enough You and me 시간이 흘러지나 무뎌진대도 무뎌져갈 때도 가슴이 나고 순수한 그 시주여 내 눈동자에 비친 모습 Like we just met Like we just met 아직 스치는 그날의 온기 Forever like this 너는 그렇게 또 사랑할게 It's like we just met darling
This is actually really awesome. One thing that I really like immediately that caught me is actually the way they introduce the percussions. And like the interesting thing is, a lot of times when we talk about percussions, the truth of the matter is usually it's the thing that keeps time. And usually a lot of times, and I'm going to be fully transparent here, a lot of times inside of K-pop, like there's times where there's good percussions, and there's some times where it can kind of stand out. But most of the time it feels pretty much just for that reason. And I mean, it's not like that's a bad thing. That's kind of necessary. But the thing that I liked about this song is that they actually ended up putting this so that the percussions are a little bit more on the like accent side, and it really does make it stand out a lot. And you can kind of tell right here, it just adds a little bit of extra depth and roundness to the guitar.
You love me 여전해 너를 보면 항상 어색한 내 말투 나올리는 목소리 Girl I can't explain 우린 마치 영원한 사랑을 하는 것 같아 내 눈빛이 모든 걸 대신해
See, it's just not really prevalent. It's just enough to kind of let you feel.
말해주고 있어 처음 만났던 그때로 여전히 시간이 불어와 흩날려진대도 내 마음
I unironically really love this song, actually. I actually just really like the vibe. This is, in a sense, kind of more or less what I started to listen to in kind of like my timeline, right? I'm going to give you a little bit of a history lesson on me. I started off my just kind of like in the rock and roll and kind of like just some metal, big four. And then when I got into, I would say right before I got into junior high, I was actually part of like when we used to call it techno. I was part of really into techno. So things like Darude Sandstorm, the meme, and DJ Alice and Toy Box and a couple of groups like that really were kind of what I wanted to listen to. Then when I got into high school, emo, and then I got really kind of more into some heavy stuff and punk rock at that point. And then I went super crazy into the metal stuff and just started listening to the most absolute bizarre stuff that you could ever hear. And then what ended up happening is that I realized that my music has always been a reflection of the what I need emotionally from music, which I know that to some people that might sound weird, but it's something that I really needed. So because of that, when I started to kind of get towards the tail end of my complete deep dive into the heaviest metal that I could find, I started getting into more acoustic, very feely rock stuff, or, as some people might say, like folk rock. Things like Mumford & Sons and the Luminaires and things like that. Louis Capaldi, or there's even some off groups that I really like. Not even groups, like solo artists. Matt Hoffey being one of them. I actually really like Matt Hoffey a lot. Just things that were just more stripped down, personal, intimate, singing about real stuff got me into that. I didn't realize that that's what I needed emotionally or mentally, but that's where it led to. And to me, this kind of feels part of this. And I have to say, I really actually appreciate how this sounds because it gives me that same feeling. Yeah, I mean, I'll even say it like Ed Sheeran. I really like Ed Sheeran. In fact, my acoustic guitar is an Ed Sheeran guitar.
Like we just met, like we just met, 다시 돌아가도 I love you again, darling.
It's so good. It just really does revitalize kind of that same feeling that, like I was just talking about. Really kind of a special sound for me, actually. I did not expect to like this as much as I did, but yeah, I might even actually say that I would say that this could be in the favorites list for sure. So let me know what y'all think about this, though. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you, and bye, Victus.